10:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the National Weather Service detected a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Millie, moving east at 35 miles per hour. The tornado will be near Kellerman Drive's and Music Center at Oak Mountain by 7:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 7 miles south of Indian Springs Village by 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 6 miles south of Oak Mountain State Park by 7:20 p.m.
One of our 3340 Skywatchers, Brian Watley, that lives in Maylene, said it passed near his home in Maylene and was headed toward I-65 at the time. And that report was at 7:12 p.m.
Okay, yeah, so that just came in.
And we also have a report from Alabaster, another one of our 3340 Skywatchers, that he had a piece of siding that went through the air near his home. I guess that's aluminum siding or something from a house. Yeah, they fool you sometimes. You'll think they're going downhill, and really they're not, and then they'll resurge for some reason or another. Sometimes it's difficult to tell why they resurge, but that's what's happened with these. We had, I thought that the strongest part of that thunderstorm was near Hoover about an hour ago, and it looked like it had gradually weakened since that time, but all of a sudden they re-intensified over parts of Shelby County. We have another report from Brian Watley, the 3340 Skywatcher at Maylene, and he said he saw earlier what appears to be roofing shingles airborne in the Maylene, Alabaster area in the direction of City Hall. Now that tells me that there's some kind of a funnel cloud, maybe a tornado that has picked that up and started moving it. Yeah, the more numerous thunderstorms were 2 or 3 hours ago, and they have been thinning out since that time. The most intense ones were further up over North Alabama and Coleman County, but the ones down in this part of the state have actually decreased in number, but they also increased in strength.
So if we had the daytime heating effect as it would have been,
the instability was not quite there. The dew points have remained in the 50s all afternoon, and I don't want to get too technical with that, but really to have a significant tornado threat, you need dew points 65 or higher. And here's a note from the National Weather Service. They are continuing the tornado warning for Shelby County until 7:30, and at 7:12 p.m., that was about 3 minutes ago, the National Weather Service continued to detect a possible tornado located near Alabaster and moving east at 35 miles an hour. Now, that's moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
And another late report, police officers are reporting a roof blown off in the Stony area. Now, I'm not familiar with Stony. It's somewhere in the Shelby County. Let's describe where those storms are at the moment. The main storm that caused all the problems or suspected problems around Alabaster is now east of I-65 and east of Alabaster and moving almost due east. And let me see if I can pinpoint some communities that will be affected by that. If it continues on that same track, it'll be crossing Shelby County Road 47 in central Shelby County and moving almost directly toward Wilsonville and possibly Harpersville in the eastern part of Shelby County. Now, a separate storm, almost as strong, is now moving through the Vincent area on the eastern edge of Shelby County, and that one will be crossing over into Talladega County now as we speak. It's possible, but I tend to doubt it because everything seems to be overall going downhill a bit.
Okay.
But they would. If they did, it would be a tornado warning for the central part of town. One in Shelby County, the storm in Shelby County that moved through the Alabaster area has, based on radar return, has weakened just a bit, but it's still quite strong. The one over near and just east of Vincent is actually a little bit stronger. And also we have one in the southeast corner of Bibb County that's pretty strong.